Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Monday Night Raw, taking place here in the ProJaked universe. We're coming to you from across the pond, as they say, in London, England. And by God, we've got a hell of a card 13 days before WrestleMania. There's going to be so much action here tonight that you may lose your mind, and hopefully it causes you to really tune in as we head down the road to WrestleMania. Of course, with all of these great matches that we have set up, we have, I am all sorts of loopy right now. Nevertheless, we had the World Tag Title matches you saw advertised there, when we also have the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. That's right, as you see it, Kofi Kingston cashing in his title shot here tonight to go after Shinsuke Nakamura's World Heavyweight Championship. It's so much chaos that I don't even understand what's going on anymore. Nevertheless, I am JDL, John Dave Shaw Layfield, suffering from concussion apparently, and the guy to my side is the living legend himself, Larry Sacrisco.
I'm so close to home I can touch it.
I mean, your home country really treats me nice. I mean, I got this nice tray of fish and fries here.
I'm sorry, what?
Fish and fries. It's really kind of tasty.
I quit.
Meanwhile, here comes. Well, you can't quit. I mean, you're the team that you've been whining about how they should deserve a shot for weeks now are here tonight getting their rematch.
Fish.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I may have stumbled over it at the beginning, but the club are getting their rematch here tonight, getting the title shot against AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan. And I mean, we'll have to see if they can win the titles here tonight. You know, they'll be heading into WrestleMania to take on whoever I plan for them there. But otherwise, if Styles and Bryan win this match, then we may not end up having challengers for Styles and Bryan come WrestleMania, because I don't know who else they would be challenging at this point.
Well, I know one thing that's being challenged tonight already, and that's my sanity with fish and fries.
I mean, we're all full of insane people here on Monday Night Raw. Like this insane theory about corruption going on.
And I was going to say AJ Styles for being so insane that he'd like to follow the path of corruption, but yeah, sure.
No, it's the corruption.
Complete ignorance on both sides.
The corruption theory itself is insane, but nevertheless, starting things off big here on Monday Night Raw.
67-week concussion has also been pretty insane.
Yeah, this has been one hell of a concussion. What are you talking about 67 week? It got worsened because of what happened at Vengeance.
Yeah.
I was kind of wondering why I didn't get a cup of tea here with my fish and fries.
Because you called them fish and fries.
What, isn't that what they're called?
Fish and chips.
Oh, okay. My apologies. American. I don't know much about the rest of the world, unfortunately.
Stupid.
Meanwhile, the other half of the World Tag Team Champions coming out to the ring.
Are there any Brits on this show?
No.
You missed a glorious opportunity.
I mean, no, I don't really have much of an opportunity, period, though.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Exactly, so...
I don't actually think you have a single Brit on your roster.
I don't believe so. I mean,
wow, you're racist.
If you had, if you and the ECW committee hadn't decided to keep most of them for yourselves.
We've taken four.
You had an entire faction based around the continent of Europe.
Exactly.
So it was kind of hard to have anywhere else.
Only 2 members of the faction of Europe's finest were from the United Kingdom, though. So.
Yeah, but I mean, to be honest, if you look over the entire ProJaked Universe roster, there might not be that many of them overall.
Well, don't just point the blame at me. SmackDown's got Drew Gash.
I'm not pointing the blame at you. I'm just saying we don't. Maybe we need to do some sort of UK tournament to bring in some more United Kingdom talent.
You know what? That sounds absolutely terrible.
Yeah. You know what would be even worse though? If we did that tournament and then gave the winner some sort of championship.
That's awful.
I know, right?
I'm not giving them. What are you going to say? We'll bring back the European Championship?
Well, I mean, I did get reports that Lugin actually did manage to dig up that grave, so he might have actually found it. I'm not sure.
Oh, I actually heard reports that that grave was made out of Play-Doh, and it was actually a 5-year-old's birthday party and not the grave of Magnus.
Oof, that's awkward. Nevertheless, Club are finally getting their rematch here.
Good! The rematch they've been deserving for weeks on end.
I mean, had to wait for the right time, I guess.
What better way to do it than a few days before WrestleMania? Yeah, there is actually. There's WrestleMania. That would have been fun.
Yes, but we don't save rematch clauses for WrestleMania. We put on different matches at WrestleMania.
All right. Well, you weren't here last week, were you?
I was not.
No, you missed. Yeah, you missed the club winning. This in a non-title matchup.
More knocking of the heads.
What else did you miss? I can't remember.
I missed the great women's championship match that I booked in the main event.
You did? You missed Chris Benoit and Brian Pillman kill each other.
Hey,
that was fun.
There you go.
That was probably match of the night, actually. Thinking about it.
I missed them, It seems like the last couple times that they've been on the show, I've missed them. Kind of weird.
Yeah, apparently so. Anyway, Bryan tagged in here. Oh, it's a cravat suplex.
What a suplex there.
A quick question, meanwhile, before we get back to this matchup, even though I really want to get into this matchup and get heated debates going. What is scheduled for the rest of the night?
Well, for the rest of the night, after this, Becky Lynch was watching King of the Ring and watched her WrestleMania opponent emerge in winter. So she made sure she came up to me and she said, "I want to make sure I have a match on Monday Night Raw to prove that I'm not going to let some supposed dominant performance at King of the Ring, outshine me." So she's going 1-on-1 tonight with Alexa Bliss. Right. And then the next match, your other favorite boys are in action. Adam Cole and Dolph Ziggler are teaming up to take on the United States champion Damien Sandow and his tag team partner Zack Ryder. Apparently, I'm not sure why that tag team is together, but they wanted to team up for some reason.
Great.
And then after that, your other favorite boys in action, as Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze is here, and he goes 1-on-1 with Tyson Kidd.
That's a rematch from Vengeance.
There you go. And then, of course,
good.
We've got the main event. Kofi Kingston cashing in that shot that he earned at Vengeance for any title shot here on Monday Night Raw, and he's cashing in, surprisingly, on the World Heavyweight Champion himself, Shinsuke Nakamura.
I mean, it would be incredible if he could pull it off, but I know he's beaten Sting and I know he's beaten Shawn Michaels, but we know Shinsuke Nakamura is on a different level to them too.
Well, but here's the thing, when Kofi approached me, which, by the way, he approached me like earlier today to set this up, so it's literally kind of last second. When he approached me about it, at first I thought it was completely crazy, but then I got to thinking about it. I'm like, really though, he's kind of playing the surprise factor right now, because I don't think Nakamura was starting to get more focused on Tyler Breeze and all that. I don't think he was planning to have to defend against Kofi. Kofi might randomly come out of nowhere and surprise everybody. Who knows what happens?
That's a fair point. That is actually a fair point. I'll give you that there. I'll also give a fair point too is the lethal combination of strikes I've been watching Luke Gallows hit while you were running down the card.
But Daniel Bryan's still fighting back though. That's why he's one of the most accomplished wrestlers in the ProJaked universe.
Oh, tag mage here. Finally in comes Carl Anderson now. Double team move. Double flapjack. Styles, how dare you try to get in the ring illegally? Here goes Carl Anderson now, has him up on his shoulder. Incoming danger move. Oh!
The Rikishi driver.
Not a clue who that Rikishi is. Never heard of him in my life.
He's a guy I'm thinking about bringing in from the Indies.
That sounds possibly awful. Oh, Bryan trying to get his way. All right, I'll give him credit there. Good technical counter. I like it.
Bryan's definitely, I mean, it's hard to say that Bryan's not one of the best technical wrestlers in the ProJaked universe.
I'd have to agree with you there.
Able to find many counters, many different things.
Oh, oof. Carl Anderson going for a simple maneuver there, though. Brute force. Trying to get an upper hand as Bryan was recovering from just getting back inside the ring.
I mean, that's kind of the thing with the club, is that they're all about brute force. They're all about, you know, using physical power and dominance on people to try to get the ways.
What the hell is Bryan doing?
Bryan's apparently going to fight that physical force with more physical
force.
All right, then. Good
that
lordy.
Makes no sense. Okay.
That's going to hurt Carl Anderson.
And Daniel Bryan, I think it's a
yeah,
pain for both sides.
I mean, sometimes you have to go kind of to extremes to wear people out.
Bryan using it as an opportunity as well to tag in AJ Styles. Interesting.
Well, that kind of works out well for him. Then, the two guys who got the most damage from that move, one of them just tagged out.
That's a fair point. The other one's looking to tag out, but Styles is denying it right now. Come on, Carl. You know the opportunity. You know what's at stake here. Think about WrestleMania. Think about winning those tag team titles. Think about all the parties we can have. Think about celebrating.
No, I am going to
knocking off some of JDL's boys.
I am going to say this right now as well. Like I just mentioned, however, we're not going to be getting any sort of rematches happening at WrestleMania. Therefore, if the club are able to defeat Styles and Bryan here tonight, you will not be seeing a rematch at WrestleMania. It will be, if the club are defending their tag titles, which has kind of been unofficially announced that the world tag titles will be on the line since the other tag titles aren't going to be on the line, then you're going to be seeing them going up against two new people, or against some other team, or two random people, or who knows exactly what's going to happen. But nevertheless, that's if they can get through Styles and Bryan.
That's all fine with me. I'm okay with that.
As the
look at the strength of Gallows there.
The big powerhouse of the team. With Gallows just tossing people around.
This is... You may want to watch out with the phrase you use around here for tossing, just thought I'd like to let you know.
Why is it not good around here?
I mean, if you say that he is tossing people, if he says, oh, he's just tossing off people left, right, and center, that means he's, jerking them off.
Ooh, okay.
Meanwhile, double chokeslam. Oh, double-handed chokeslam.
I mean,
they're going to do it.
To be fair, I'm not here more enough. So.
2. Woo!
Bryan was apparently distracted.
No, Bryan was so careless. He didn't even give a shit about the tag team titles. He just gave a shit about his own self-confidence, his own self-greed, that he was willing to piss away those tag team titles. You're two-time world tag team champions, the most dominant team on Monday Night Raw, and arguably the most dominant team in this universe as a whole, the Bullet Club.
Are you willing to say they're more dominant than the Ascension?
Yes.
That's saying something.
Two-time tag team champions. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll give it to them. That was a very impressive matchup. They, a lot of people said that
them.
A lot of people said that the only reason Styles and Bryan won the first time is because of the surprise of everything, and now they just proved that without surprise on the line, they still are the more dominant tag team.
Ta-da!
Makes you wonder what Styles and Bryan are going to be doing next now after this, but the club are going to be going into WrestleMania with tag titles and going up against whoever. I don't know who their opponents will be yet.
Well, that being said, it's a great start to the night, and I'm going to go celebrate this win with the Bullet Club. I'll see you in a bit.
Here comes Alexa Bliss to the ring, taking on the women's champion in an Untitled matchup. Alexa coming up a little bit short at King of the Ring in that Battle Royal. She was eliminated second, I believe. So, not good showing, but, still, you can get a win anytime you can get a win over the women's champion, it's impressive. As Becky looks to go through this matchup over as a way to prepare herself for what's to come in 13 days at WrestleMania when she takes on Winter in what should be a big time back and forth matchup between those two young women. But yeah, nevertheless, Alexa Bliss getting ready for this matchup here. Trying to look to get things going back for her again. She, can't seem to be falling up just short when it came to getting a title shot, and maybe she can knock off the women's champion here and get something going for her again, but otherwise we'll have to wait and see. She waits in the ring. The young lady who's been the women's champion since Survivor Series, none other than Becky Lynch. Many different impressive title defenses along the way. A couple over against Sasha Banks, against the young lady she's facing here tonight in Alexa Bliss, against Bayley, against Asuka. Can that run continue at WrestleMania when she takes on Winter? We'll have to wait and see. Tell you what, though, I'm definitely looking forward to it. We've definitely been getting a lot of fun and exciting matches out of the women's division since we brought them back last fall. Definitely been worth bringing them back. Unlike, the first time that they were around in the ProJaked universe where they were kind of there, except for Winter at the time. But nevertheless, we shall have to see how this matchup ends up going. So Briscoe is off doing his thing. Maybe he's going to give me some more fish and fries. I don't know. Nevertheless, Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, getting ready to have this matchup go. I mean, it's, obviously if you're Becky Lynch in this matchup, you want to have a very dominant performance. You want to kind of prove that you're not going to, be slowed down or have any sort of momentum lost heading into your matchup against Winter at WrestleMania. And if you're Alexa Bliss, obviously you're out of the title picture come WrestleMania, but that doesn't mean you're out of the title picture completely, because a win over the champion means that she could end up putting herself right in line for a title shot after WrestleMania, whether the title stays on Raw or goes over to SmackDown. Of course, if Winter's to win the title, then a Raw superstar wouldn't be getting a title shot again until June, I believe, when the Money in the Bank happens. I believe that's the next multi-brand pay-per-view, but if it stays on Raw, then Alexa, with a win here tonight, could end up getting a title shot on the next Raw pay-per-view right after WrestleMania. Which, by the way, I can slightly spoil in the sense that I'm not going to reveal what it is yet, but I will reveal that it will be the one happening. That will be the next pay-per-view happening after WrestleMania, because that's how we do things on Monday Night Raw. We go big and we strike first to make everybody have to try to follow us. First women's main event, and first pay-per-view every time we do the brand exclusive one. So there you go. Alexa fighting back here, raking the back of Becky Lynch in a big jawbreaker. Got to try to do what she can to wear down Becky, who's, like we've said, she's been on a dominant role. She's lost a few matches here and there, but it hasn't been enough to really derail her momentum that she's been gaining over the last few months. So that's kind of the thing right now. Is Winter's come on and looked dominant over the last couple months. I'll definitely give her that, but at the same time, Becky's been kind of running things for a little bit longer around here, and so it's definitely going to lead to one of those big time force versus big time force kind of matchups at WrestleMania, where somebody's momentum is going to have to get stopped, and it's going to be interesting to see whose does. But nevertheless, Alexa doing a little bit of taunting for some reason there while Becky was on the outside, and let Becky get back in. She tried for a suplex there, but Alexa fighting off in that front suplex there, taking Becky down to the mat. Just dragging her on the mat there. And looks like she's going for insult to injury. Driving the knees into the stomach and chest there. Going straight up to the top rope. And, went for a twist of bliss, but missed it. Becky was able to get out of the way. And right into the disarmer. Will this be it? Will she get Alexa Bliss to tap out right here? Got it locked in the middle of the ring there. Alexa doesn't really have anywhere to go, but no, she's able to get her arm out of the way. She's able to pull her arm away and get free. It kind of helps being a smaller statured young lady like Alexa Bliss over when you're going up against like Becky Lynch, because if she's got your arm trapped like that, it's a little bit easier for you to slip your arm out, because you are a little bit smaller and you don't have that advantage, I guess, so to speak. Becky Lynch firing back, the clotheslines followed by her drop kick. Picking Alexa up here, and I think she was trying to measure Alexa up for something, but Alexa was able to fight back and send her into the corner. Becky able to fight that off. Going for a signature exploder suplex in the corner. Got it there. Picking Alexa up. And into the suplex, rolling over into this disarmer again. Can Alexa get out of this one? I think Alexa might have taken a bit too much damage in this matchup so far. I don't think she's been able to get out of that one. She's staying in it for a long time, though. I'll give her credit. And, she does. Able to get out again. Determination on Alexa Bliss. She does not want to, she doesn't want to lose this matchup. And, because, at this point, if she lost in the Battle Royal, and then if you lose to the champion as well, that kind of knocks you down the rankings a little bit. And she's kind of been right there near the top of the rankings for a while now on Monday Night Raw, so a loss, 2 losses like that in a row would kind of hurt her, kind of send her down the rankings a little bit, give someone else an opportunity, which, would be good for them, but it would be bad for her, because she'd have to try to fight her way back up. Nevertheless, Becky, that big exploder suplex there. Driving her down to the mat. And brings her in like this. Arm trap reverse DDT. Doing more damage to the arm. You know what that means. If she's doing more damage to the arm, it's just setting up for that disarmer. Oh, going for a bit of a spinning roll up there. 2. Well, there you go. She realized she couldn't get Alexa to tap out to the disarmer on 2 different occasions, so she just went for the roll-up and caught Alexa off guard and got the victory. Becky Lynch in the victory, looking strong heading into WrestleMania. She prepares for that battle upcoming against Winter, which should definitely be a hell of a matchup.
A, B, C, ooh, ah. I want to know
so Briscoe comes back.
If you'll be my champs. Once again now. Hey, B, C, ooh, ah. I want to know if you'll be my champs. And they will! By the way, commemorative of the... Oh, fuck's sake. Dolph! One job! By the way, commemorative of the Bullet Club, a nice cup of tea.
Oh, well, thanks. Wait, I feel like this might be drugged.
No, it's brewed by myself.
I definitely feel like
it's brewed by a Brit. It's brewed by a Brit. We know how to brew a cup of tea.
Okay. I suppose I'll believe you. Meanwhile, where's Dolph Ziggler?
Oh, where's the back of Adam Cole?
What? Adam Cole. Well,
no, he's not there, cameraman.
I guess the production crew is currently censoring the Bullet Club imagery on the back of Adam Cole's
This
face.
is corruption taking shape. The cameramen are corrupt.
I think the cameraman might be drinking too much tea. I don't know if I want to drink the tea now.
They've had their own kind of drug tea. I didn't make these guys cuppas. Well,
apparently they've definitely been
either this is taking place, or Dolph's gimmick is that he's late. Or he comes from under the ring.
Dolph's new gimmick is that you can't see him. Literally.
Wow. Where have I seen that one before?
Nowhere, because that guy's been out for a while, so he stole their gimmick.
I haven't seen him before because I can't see him.
Meanwhile, former United States champion on the way to the ring.
Man, what a ring. What a fucking ring.
The guy who the guy who was the one who last had the that title shot he could cash in whenever and wherever, and he cashed it in successfully. We'll have to see if the current holder of that is able to do it with success as well later tonight.
Maybe so. I don't know, there's just this part of me that just feels as if Kofi, I know he wants to try and prove himself, and I know he wants to show I can be I can make a name for myself. I can make a name for myself on Raw. But there's a time and a place, and there's a person to do it against, and that person is not Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah, I suppose so. Meanwhile, Damien Sandow coming out to the ring, current United States champion.
And I'm not trying to be offensive to Kofi here, but how are we supposed to sell a main event of WrestleMania as Kofi Kingston versus Tyler Breeze?
I mean, if Kofi Kingston...
On 13 days build
If Kofi Kingston is good enough that he can knock off Shinsuke Nakamura, I think that kind of sells itself right there, as he's the one that was able to knock off Shinsuke Nakamura. And maybe, just saying, because I know the kind of person that he is, in Tyler Breeze's mind, that actually might be a good thing, too. Because he'd have a better chance winning the world title from Kofi Kingston than he would from Shinsuke Nakamura.
It's a fair point. Who knows, maybe we may have to segue it down a little bit, I don't know. I mean, the whole Seth Rollins, Diamond Dallas Page problem.
I don't know.
Sounds a little bit more larger scale than Kofi versus Breeze.
Yeah, but do you really want to make Tyler Breeze mad by having the Royal Rumble winner no longer main eventing WrestleMania?
Let's watch Adam Cole take the piss. Let's watch Adam Cole parody wrestlers. We had Sting, we've had Tommaso Ciampa.
There you go.
Flying start there.
Zack.
And I believe this is a move of Shinsuke Nakamura's. Yes, it is.
Ryder and Sandow forming this kind of random tag team. I'm still not sure why they're suddenly a tag team, but to each their own, I suppose.
Either.
Maybe they just don't like the Bullet Club.
I mean, it's not it's not an unpopular opinion to not like the Bullet Club anymore. It seems as if the vast majority of Raw do. I mean, they've ended up with their own locker room at this point, though, so they must have found some success.
Meanwhile, stump puller on Adam Cole here. And pull that.
Do you think Sandow might... sorry to interrupt. Do you think Sandow might be breathing a sigh of relief?
What do you mean?
Regarding Kofi going after Shinsuke Nakamura?
I mean, maybe, but as we've seen, ever since Sandow won that title, he's had that open challenge, except for tonight for some reason. So he, maybe he was kind of preparing and welcoming for the challenge.
I don't remember him doing it last week.
Yeah, I don't remember that either, actually. That was kind of weird.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row. Ugh, disgusting.
Nevertheless, I mean, maybe he was welcome and open to the challenge, and was actually kind of surprised in the fact that he wasn't going to be challenging, or that he wasn't going to have Kofi challenging him.
Maybe so. Anyway, Sandow right now is kind of holding his own against Cole, and I'll give credit there. When you think of the name Adam Cole and you look at Cole, you'd swear at some point he's held the United States Championship, wouldn't you? You just think.
Yeah, you would think so.
But he's the only one in this matchup to not hold the US title.
That is true.
That's very, very weird.
And, but I mean, a win tonight over Sandow and Ryder could end up being the opportunity for Cole or Ziggler to get themselves in the U.S. title match at WrestleMania, because that one's still been unannounced as well yet.
That's a fair point.
As Damien Sandow and Dolph Ziggler going at it in the ring here. I can imagine that, Ziggler wouldn't mind getting a U.S. title shot as well at WrestleMania.
I mean, if both of them want to go after it, they would cause some tensions, I think. But like I said last week, I've said it for a few weeks now, these two are the most arrogant men in the Bullet Club. They have their problems.
Yeah, I was going to say that's kind of the thing, is if they did win this match and got themselves into the title picture, I'd kind of end up putting one, if not both, in there, and then they'd have to deal with fighting each other while also going for the championship.
That would be a bit of a problem, but who knows, with these two men it could happen. The Bullet Club may allow it. You never know.
Sandow was going for
nice
something
counter there by Ziggler. I'd been looking for Terminus, and as he grabbed the arm, Ziggler knew the reversal. I mean, this guy, one of the most loyal, I don't want to say loyal, but one of the longest serving members of the Monday Night Raw roster.
He's definitely not loyal, not anymore.
First ever, well, of course, we can never ignore the fact that Dolph Ziggler is the first ever Grand Slam champion in this universe.
That's true.
Thank God it was him and not Scott Steiner.
He has done quite a bit in this in the history of this universe. That's definitely for sure. Cole just barely getting out of that.
I think he's found a career resurgence. Oh, what a moonsault by Ryder! But he's definitely found a career resurgence since going to the Bullet Club, and I'd argue probably the same for Adam Cole as well.
I mean, maybe, but it's hard to say that Adam Cole's had a career resurgence because he hasn't really been doing much recently to begin with. Like, he's getting more attention now, yes, but other than that, he hasn't really done a whole lot. Like, at least Ziggler had a shot at Nakamura's world title recently. Cole hasn't really earned himself anything yet.
That's a fair point.
Ryder hitting the broski boot there out of the corner.
Oh, it's the leg bro drop.
Brother.
Oh, here we go. He's setting up for the Rough Rider. Watch out, Cole. This move's dangerous. Good job.
I mean, it could end up putting somebody away like Adam Cole. Never know what could happen on any given night, as we've seen. Ryder.
Nice though by Cole. Oh, good God. Panama Sunrise. That's why he's a
Flippy
flippy shit champion. And it's going to be a win for the Bullet Club. You're a dickhead.
Ryder kicked out.
Well done. Oh, what an Enziguri.
I got him.
You are just signing yourself up for more trouble here than it's worth.
Sandow just beating up Ziggler, and now he's rolling up.
Sandow with the roll-up!
I mean, I guess, catches you off guard. Sandow being a one-man army against the Bullet Club.
A real match changer. Sweet chin music, Kinshasa, roll-up. What does Adam Cole have in mind now on the apron here? Oh, good God. Oh, it's like a Panama Sunrise in its own kind of right. Except nothing like a Panama Sunrise. Cover after it, could have knocked out, could have concussed Ryder. Oh, they win.
There you go.
Damien Sandow's having an argument with the corner.
Yeah, but I mean, they beat the team, but they beat Ryder, so that doesn't really fully get them in the U.S. title picture.
2-0.
Wait, hold on. Oh, I'm getting word in my headset here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, apparently next week, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be seeing a rematch happening 6 days before WrestleMania. We're actually going to be seeing Damien Sandow defend the United States Championship against AJ Styles.
What?
Yeah. Apparently, Styles decided to cash in his rematch clause 6 days before WrestleMania. I guess that is something.
That's okay.
I mean, I did say that they wouldn't get a rematch at the club's tag titles if they lost. So I guess Styles immediately still wants to be a champion regardless heading into Mania.
I didn't know his rematch clause still applied. I thought they expired after a month, but all right then.
Well, because it was given extended. It was given an extension because of being the World Tag Team Champion. So it was kind of put on hold until that was
given an extension.
That whole thing.
Corruption.
But there you go. I guess Styles and Sandow are going at it next week on Raw for the U.S. title, 6 days before WrestleMania.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in a way,
that's certainly taken.
In a way, I think your boys in the Bullet Club would probably be a little happy about that too, because didn't one of them beat? Didn't they beat Styles and Bryan recently? If Styles ends up with the U.S. title,
yeah, they
could have even more of a chance of ending up in the title picture at WrestleMania.
Was that Cole? I think it was Cole. Cole pinned Styles.
Yeah, so there you go. So Adam Cole could end up
in that six-man tag.
I would definitely take into consideration if Styles is heading into Mania as the U.S. champion. I would definitely take into consideration Adam Cole being up there as a possible contender for it. So I mean, boys could end up with a Mania match after all.
Maybe so, but here comes the
guy that's guaranteed to be in the main event of WrestleMania, regardless of who the champion is. None other than the Royal Rumble winner, Tyler Breeze.
Let's see what is going to happen here tonight between Breeze and Kid. A rematch from Vengeance at that contest. Breeze knocked off Kid.
Well, that was a hell of a matchup too, though.
I'm not too sure how I feel about the decision making recently. I know Tyler Breeze wants to prove himself. I know you want to see Breeze make himself known as a WrestleMania main eventer, but again, giving him Finn Balor.
You know what, though? I'm actually going to surprise you a little bit here tonight, San Francisco. Tyler Breeze actually wanted this matchup. He actually approached me a few days ago and said that he actually wanted to take on Tyson Kidd again. He said that he felt like he kind of, really showed himself at Vengeance against Tyson Kidd, and that he actually wanted to prove himself yet again against him. So, I guess.
I'm okay with the Kidd match. I'm not commenting against the Kidd match. I'm commenting against the Finn Balor match. Well, that I thought was unfair.
Finn Balor's a former world champion, and he's the guy.
Finn Balor is arguably one of the scariest competitors in this universe.
Yes, but he's also the guy
I
who
don't think-
gave Nakamura the biggest run for his money. So if he's going to do it, somebody's going to do it.
I don't know. I'm finding out a bit fishy. A little bit fishy.
Well, I mean, Tyler Breeze didn't seem to have too much of a issue with it. He didn't really approach me at all afterwards complaining about it, so...
It's probably because he probably got a 10 shades, not even 7 shades, 10 shades of shit knocked out of him.
Yeah.
Probably didn't even know where he was after. You weren't even at the show anyway, so it didn't make a difference.
Well, true, but I was, I'm still approachable. I'm still in the ProJaked universe headquarters, doing further stuff for Monday Night Raw.
I'm surprised Breeze, I'm actually not surprised Breeze didn't come and see you now, because I don't even know where the fucking headquarters are.
How can you not know where the headquarters are? You have an office there.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the ECW general manager's office. I would assume you would have been in there by now.
I've never heard of this place.
Yeah. Whoops. Well, there you go. We're not going to reveal the location, though, because we don't want people to come vandalize it, but...
Unknown.
It's in parts unknown. Yes, that's where it is.
Alright, there you go.
It's the same. It's in parts unknown. The same hometown that a lot of wrestlers have come from in the past.
Exactly, and that one place where that episode of SmackDown came from as well.
There you go.
So, there you have it. Anyway, Breeze right now going after with some strikes here onto Kid. Nice tornado DDT. I like.
Kid who definitely has definitely had an interesting year from last year's WrestleMania to now.
Yep. Understatement, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, former world champion over, but then he took some time off and then he came back and lost to Breeze and hasn't really done much since, really. I
remember him having one match against Michaels, winning, and that's it.
Yeah, like he hasn't really done a whole lot since he returned. So it's kind of weird that he decided to come back when he did, and then just hasn't really done much since then.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you. They're very weird, but nevertheless, still trying to take it to Tyler Breeze. I think regardless of the time off and all that, I think Tyson Kidd is still arguably one of the greatest technical wrestlers in this universe. So he's obviously going to always give Breeze a run for his money.
Yeah.
I mean, he took 4 months off and we're still able to give Breeze a run for his money at Vengeance.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and then not only that, but I mean, it's like I said, Tyler Breeze is guaranteed to be in the main event of WrestleMania. But if Kidd can beat him here tonight, that's going to be huge coming out of WrestleMania because, whether Breeze wins the title or not at WrestleMania, it still could end up putting Kidd in contention for the world title right out of Mania.
Maybe so. Nice backstabber there, though, by Breeze. Cover after it. 2 count.
That's the 2. Tyler Breeze, who... I gotta imagine that Breeze kind of wanted this matchup more so, too, just to... now I think this whole me wanting to prove that he's a main eventer thing has kind of led him to want to personally do it himself, too. Just want to keep proving to everybody else that he can hang with anybody here on Monday Night Raw, even former world champions like Tyson Kidd. I feel like maybe that's why he didn't come and complain to me about the Finn Balor match afterwards. He felt he wants to. It's almost as if I've motivated him to want to be a main eventer here on Monday Night Raw as well.
I mean, the way I'm thinking is he's trying to. I'm looking at this from a business standpoint right now. Yeah, you've been trying to prove Breeze as the
2 count there
as this main eventer, but the main issue I think you've got heading into WrestleMania right now is you've got the main event spot. But the 2 guys main eventing it don't really come together all that often. When I think Raw right now, I'm thinking Bullet Club. I'm not thinking Breeze Nakamura. That's all I'm saying.
Well, yeah, but that's not really my doing. That's the Bullet Club's doing. They've kind of started to take over Monday Night Raw as we head into WrestleMania. If it wasn't for the Bullet Club, then you would be thinking Breeze and Nakamura. But
I'm saying, though, I think there still needs to be more involvement between Breeze and Nakamura.
Well, but I mean, here on Monday Night Raw, we don't want to keep giving away things all the time. So if we have a big time matchup like Breeze and Nakamura, I don't want to just be giving it away on free TV with lots of tag matches.
I'm not saying give them a match. I'm
prettier.
saying some kind of tag match. I'm just saying some kind of involvement between them. Maybe a promo with some sort of contract signing, something like that. And I thought Breeze had it for a second there.
I thought he did too. I guess Kid kicked out. He didn't seem like he did there.
Yeah. Cameraman on the other side of the arena said the far shoulder was up.
Oh. Okay.
Suplex, cradle neck breaker.
Oh, God.
That was one way to come back from getting unprettied. Over here by Kid.
Can he get the win?
With the opportunity to beat the #1 contender for the world title. It's a 2 count.
Oh, close.
Breeze trying to get himself out of that. Nice work there. Come on, Breeze. Get another win. Continue to build momentum. WrestleMania is just 13 days away. You've got this Raw, then one more Raw, and then that's it.
Yep.
You cannot afford to lose again.
You definitely don't want to stumble on that road to WrestleMania, that's for sure.
Exactly. Tyler Breeze, the sleeper hold now. He's trying to force Tyson Kidd into unconsciousness here. Maybe it's a choke. I don't know.
I mean, it's smart.
Tyson Kidd, though, very close to the ropes. This sleeper hold.
You know, proves that proves that it doesn't take just the beauty shot or the unprettier to put people away when it comes to Tyler Breeze. But
it was a nice sleeper hold, but Tyson Kidd was obviously going to know his way out of a submission hold, being the incredibly gifted wrestler that he is. You know, the graduate of the Heart Dungeon for nothing.
Yes, very true. Not only that, but
I
was going to say not only that, but a former tag team champion partner with Bret Hart, who arguably is the best submission wrestler of all time.
Fair point there. Can't agree against that. Nice reversal by Breeze. Come on. What else have you got in mind, Breeze? You're not really understanding your reach right now. Cold blue by Kidd.
Right there near the middle of the ring.
Tyson Kidd, though, has something else in mind. Out on the apron again. Gonna go for the swanton splash there. Nice.
I mean, you know, it's kind of uses this as an opportunity to kind of springboard himself into you know, a higher stance in Monday Night Raw too. Because, like I said, coming out of WrestleMania, who knows what the landscape of Monday Night Raw will look like. Still have the Bullet Club around. Other than that, you know, it'll depend on who champions are, and it'll depend on what's going on around here.
Downward spiral there, busting open. Tyler Breeze. Come on, Breeze.
Still kicking out though.
You saw at King of the Ring what happened when someone got bloodied.
Yeah.
Can't let... Come on, Breeze. Have that same happen to you. Get a win here.
Of course, I keep saying this about Tyson Kidd trying to, you know, rise his stock, so to speak, on Monday Night Raw, but, I mean, he could end up being drafted away to ECW SmackDown, too, so this could be a way of him showing that he could be a main eventer on either one of those shows as well.
It's a fair point. I would certainly not complain if I had a Tyson Kidd on my brand.
No, not at all.
Uh-oh, that backstabber again by Breeze. Oofed.
Meanwhile, if Tyler Breeze manages to lose at WrestleMania, he could be in that same position where he's trying to rise his stock up for an ECW or SmackDown as well.
Crucifix pin. This could be it. Very good cover, very well executed, and Kidd still gets that shoulder up. Oh, come on, Breeze.
It's been a good matchup so far between these two men.
It has been. It's been back and forth over a lot of the occasion. A lot of the matchup.
You can definitely tell that it's WrestleMania season 2 because everybody's willing to give it their all, try to prove that they deserve a shot. I mean, for all we know, Tyson Kidd could win this match and end up in the U.S. title match at WrestleMania. You never know.
Maybe so. I mean, the thing is, Tyler Breeze, yes, it may be a good idea to go all out on the road to WrestleMania, but you don't want to be hurt heading into Mania. It's the biggest night of Tyler Breeze's life that is going to be. You don't want to be hurt heading into it.
Although we are a little bit lucky in the ProJaked universe, we don't have a whole lot of house shows, so people don't really get much.
No. I think it's one house show for a brand each week, so
basically.
There you go. They do 2 shows a week.
Oh, off the middle turnbuckle there.
Kidd gonna fly again here, looking for that elbow drop. Yes, he is, down into the chest of Breeze. Come on. Breeze keeps on fighting, but it's just these strikes. They've got nothing behind them.
He's getting staggered.
Oh, not again. Oh, no, it's just a suplex. Twisty suplex.
Kidd trying to...
Not too sure if that's a smart idea by Kidd, just standing there doing nothing. I know he's trying to recover, but...
he might be trying to recover a little bit here.
No. Come on, Breeze. Come on. Counteract. Breeze, no. No. In the middle of the ring.
Is that it?
Oh my god, this is going to be bad.
We've seen Tyson Kidd end matches with this in the past.
Come on, Breeze. We've got a lot riding on you heading to WrestleMania. You can't let us down. You can't lose. Oh, for fuck's sake.
There you go. Tyson Kidd with an impressive victory here on Monday Night Raw tonight. Tyson Kidd proving that he can hold his own against the current #1 contender for the world title. that's a big victory for Tyson Kidd and a big defeat for Tyler Breeze. I mean, there goes that, there's a stumble right there on that road to WrestleMania. There's a pothole, as a cliche saying would be going. So now you have to kind of wonder if he can pick things back up next week and gain back some of that momentum again, or if he's going to be at a bit of a downfall heading into WrestleMania.
Oh, that's a bit of a harsh pill to
I'll
swallow.
still give him.
I mean, we've had nothing but success from the Bullet Club, and then Breeze goes and.
I'll still give him credit though. That was still a very impressive performance.
I gotta be a harsh critic on Breeze because
he's your boy. Yes, I know.
He's technically one of our boys. He's not a member of the Bullet Club.
Well, he's one of your boys.
Yeah.
You're not a member of the Bullet Club. You're just your boys.
I never said I was.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So it's not that he's a member of the Bullet Club. He's just one of your boys.
He's not a boy. He's a boy.
The Bullet Club.
There you go. Yeah.
But it's a new day. Yes,
he is an affiliate of the Bullet Club. Never thought I'd see this man main eventing Monday Night Raw.
There you go, Kofi Kingston. In the ultimate way. I mean, I remember months ago I said that Kofi Kingston wanted to start doing single matches because he wanted to prove that he could be the single star of the New Day, and I honestly never thought either that I'd be seeing Kofi Kingston challenging for the World Heavyweight title at Monday Night Raw, but here you are.
Well,
this is definitely the ultimate way to try to get your singles career going.
Yeah, I mean, well, trying to get your singles career going. Let's have a number one contenders match against Shinsuke Nakamura. This will really get my singles career on the road.
Well, if he can knock off Shinsuke Nakamura here tonight and head into WrestleMania as the World Heavyweight Champion, I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard to argue that your singles career would be going then.
That is a fair point, but this is his opponent. There's a reason why this man is the longest reigning World Heavyweight Champion.
That is very true.
There's a reason why this man has only lost once.
Yeah, a man who
There's a reason why this man knocked off Sting and Finn Balor in the same night. Shinsuke Nakamura is a beast. He is almost unstoppable. And there is a reason why this man deserves to main event WrestleMania. And that is because Shinsuke Nakamura is one of the best in the world. And I said it. And he's not even a boy.
He's defeated the best that Monday Night Raw has had to offer, and then some. Defeated them all. Even that one match that he actually lost to Daniel Bryan, he did make that up later on by defeating Bryan a couple different times. So he's defeated them all and then some.
How the hell? And this is genuine. How the hell do you knock off Sting and Finn Balor in the same night?
I mean, you're Shinsuke Nakamura. That's how you do it.
Yeah, and it's not even like there was a big gap in the night. He had his match. He then waited for Sting and Kid to have for Balor and Kid to have their match, and then he went.
And to be fair, the Balor and Kid match didn't go too long either.
No.
So it was not like he had a whole lot of time to rest.
But that has been that. It's been that World Heavyweight Championship, which has been around his waist for about something like 140 days at this point.
Yep.
Shinsuke Nakamura, he wants to main event WrestleMania. He's got all the credentials at this point to main event WrestleMania. He's had arguably the greatest year of any wrestler who's ever made their debut in this universe.
Yep.
He's up there with the likes of Kevin Steen for an incredible first year.
Yeah, I would definitely say so.
So,
or maybe even a Finn Balor, because he won the world title in his first year too.
He did. Shinsuke Nakamura and Kevin Owens, though, both won the Money in the Bank in their first year. I think Kevin Owens was a 2-time champ.
I believe so.
In that time?
I believe so. But I don't think his reigns
No, he was a 3-time champ. He became a 3-time champ in 1 year.
I don't think his reigns were quite as long as Nakamura's has been.
No, I don't think Kevin Owens ever had a reign over 2 months with that WWE title. Nakamura's is touching 5 at this point.
It's gonna be something.
Imagine how that is. You've cashed in this opportunity. You know the opportunity you've got here. You know the opponent you have. But when you're in the ring with him and Shinsuke Nakamura gives you that look that he just gave Kofi Kingston, does that put you off? Because you know what it's like. When you give your opponent a stare, you are trying to get into their head mentally. Shinsuke Nakamura can't be broken mentally. Can Kofi Kingston? Kofi Kingston's inexperienced in this venture, should we say, this part of Monday Night Raw.
But he's also that.
Can Shinsuke Nakamura put him off?
But he's also that unknown factor. We don't know as much about Kofi Kingston as we do about Nakamura or about a lot of other main eventers here on Monday Night Raw. We don't know a lot about, we don't know what Kofi Kingston has inside of him. I mean, we've only just begun to see what Kofi's been capable of recently on Monday Night Raw, and even then was kind of, like, after he got that opportunity, he was kind of gone for a while. He just kind of showed up sporadically here and there, but he's kind of gone for a while, so we don't actually know what he has inside of him and what he actually could bring to the table fully. Because, I mean, I'll be completely honest in the fact that I have legitimately not given Kofi much of an opportunity here on Monday Night Raw to really shine. We don't know what he's capable of doing.
Well, right now, him and Shinsuke Nakamura having a bit of a technical wrestling fest to start things off.
Which is definitely not what you'd expect from these two men.
No. Oh, Nakamura's decided he's had enough of that one.
It's still kind of a technical wrestling move, though. It's a front suplex. It's not like it was there's the strikes there. I was going to say it wasn't like it was necessarily a strike right off the bat, but...
Going to work on the arm right now.
Although I'll tell you this, though,
I
will tell you this. I did when I did inform Nakamura of this matchup happening. Over I asked him. I was like, are you already looking past Kofi heading into and focusing on Tyler Breeze heading to Mania? And he said, no, I welcome any challenge that comes my way. So he respects Kofi and accepts him as just as much of a challenge as anybody else. So he's not looking past him.
All right then. There you go. In the corner. Oh, nice reversal by Kofi here. He's in the... Oh, nice. Nice move.
Look at that.
I like it.
I mean, that's the threatening thing of this matchup for Nakamura is it's that unknown factor. We don't know enough about Kofi to really know what he's capable of bringing. And so far it's been a good back and forth matchup, and he's been bringing out moves that you wouldn't necessarily see, that Nakamura wouldn't necessarily have to go up against.
That was a nasty kick to the gut, but somehow Kofi is finding a way back into this matchup. Still continuing here. I think the method he's choosing is smart with strikes and all that, because we know how good Nakamura is at reversing maneuvers. But Nakamura is such a dangerous striker that it just begs the question of how much do they actually hurt him.
I mean...
this is going to hurt him.
Right on the spine.
On the hardest part of the ring as well.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Oh, good God. There's a reason this is illegal in mixed martial arts competitions.
I mean, Nakamura may respect Kofi, but at the same time, he's trying to welcome Kofi to the main event picture.
That was nasty. Kofi returns to the ring somehow, still on his feet.
Using Nakamura's momentum, send him over the top rope, and now try to bring him in the hard way, but Nakamura didn't have none of that.
Right down on his gut. Cover again by Nakamura. Trying to get something out of it, and not just managing the one count.
Maybe just trying to get the match kind of over, a bit quicker than many would expect. Or, I guess not as long as everybody would expect it to be.
That was a nice spin heel kick there. Kind of like the beauty shot, just
not
100% like it. Was not expecting Kofi to land that suplex, and I thought Nakamura was going to get a foot in and counter that. Uh-oh. Here come the strikes. No, they don't.
No.
Kofi stuffs it.
Kofi, I mean, this is obviously Kofi's biggest match of his career, so I gotta imagine he's going to be going all out for this one here tonight and putting it all on the line.
Oh, what an interesting... I mean, that was like a Bronco Buster, but with a top rope iteration.
Turning into an uppercut and then immediately into a powerbomb out of the corner. Just not letting up, which is smart. I mean, you can't let Nakamura try to rest and recover at all if you're going up against him. So this is smart by Kofi, not giving him a chance to recover.
Look at this back and forth reversal between both parties. And a knee right in the back. Arguably the most dangerous knees in this universe.
I would definitely say so.
Bobby Fish has the fish hook. Wade Barrett has the bull hammer. Shinsuke Nakamura has the Kinshasa. And just those knees in general as well.
Yeah.
And if he hasn't got the knees as well, he's got the forearms.
Yeah, very true.
Needs no pad to try and break your jaw. From what I've heard in Japan as well.
Still fighting back,
nice
though.
Counter, though. Kofi still refusing to give in here. Nakamura managing to pin him down on the floor. Over here. Oh, it's still only a 1 count. I will give Kofi tremendous credit for kicking out a 1. But is this a method of him saying, look, I can kick out a 1 just for saying, look, I can kick out a 1? Because if you keep on kicking out a 1, you're going to tire yourself out at some point, right?
Yeah, I believe so. But at the same time, you kind of have to wonder if maybe it's, maybe Nakamura is going for the covers because he feels like it should be getting put away, and Kofi's like, no, I'm not getting put away yet.
Boom drop by Kofi. Where's this come from? Kofi Kingston all of a sudden. Kofi with trouble in paradise.
Oh my god.
Look at that kick. Nakamura fell flat on his face. Kofi with the cover. Not a real. Oh.
Too close to the ropes, though.
Should have been more away.
He just got too excited about the possibility of beating Nakamura that he wasn't paying attention to the ropes.
Oh god, now he takes a trip to the outside.
Sent over the top there. Nakamura and Kofi playing the outside. Both going to give it.
Going back on the inside though, both of them. I like that respect. They don't want to fight on the outside.
Yeah, they'll do a couple shots here and there, but they're going to get back in rather quickly.
These repeated elbows and strikes to the head, I'm surprised at this point that he isn't bleeding. Like, genuinely.
Gonna keep doing it.
Nakamura's just he's gone to town on that head of Kofi Kingston.
Well, he's trying to,
but Kofi deserves so much credit. He just does not give in.
Well, yeah, he's trying to weaken that head for the Kinshasa. Trying to do whatever he can at this point to weaken that head, and at the same time too. I mean, I can obviously tell you from personal experience, if your head's getting rattled in a match over, you're going to be struggling in that ring. You're going to struggle to figure out what you're doing and what to do next and all that. So
I think that may have just happened now, because look at how Nakamura just kept him pinned down.
Yeah.
Kofi has not had a break for like this last minute. There's just been onslaught to the head.
See, that's where you don't want Nakamura at. You don't want him keeping you grounded like that.
This is it. I'm sorry, Kofi. You fought valiantly, you tried, but with all the punishment to the head, this is it. Kinshasa!
There it is.
Game over. 1, 2, 3.
What?
No way did I just witness Kofi Kingston kick out of the Kinshasa.
Not only that, but now he's back in control here.
Kofi! SOS!
Oh my god.
1, 2, and it's not a 3.
Oh.
Again, the far shoulder raised by Nakamura.
Wow.
Oh no. This doesn't look good though. Oh god, landslide by Nakamura. Now you've angered the world champion. But Kofi still refuses to give in. German suplex for your troubles.
I don't know if you anger the world champion. He's just realizing
look at
that
him.
He's being smart. He's realizing that he can't let Kofi get going on the second or third wind right now. He's got to try to stay locked, keep it going.
Nice reversal there by Kofi. Kicked up to his feet, but I don't think he was able to follow it with what he had in mind. That German suplex, like you said earlier, may have rattled him. Oh, tilt-a-whirl DDT. What a counter by Kofi.
In the bridge.
New world champ, maybe. Is this a big surprise? It is. No, it's not. I think actually Kofi broke that one up.
Well, look at that. I mean, he's exhausted after that. He might not have been able to have the leverage to keep that bridge. Maybe that's what it was.
Maybe so. That makes sense, actually. Kofi Kingston now. Some kind of suplex on the way. No. Falcon Arrow.
Oh, right there in the ring there. Kind of in the middle of the ring away from
After everything he's gone through, Kofi's going to go to the top rope. Kofi misses that elbow drop, though. Oof.
Never a good thing to miss, but look at that. Fighting back immediately, though.
This is incredible. Michinoku driver. It's the greatest move in professional wrestling. New world champ.
Do it, Kofi. Make yourself
I like
famous.
No, I got to give credit to Nakamura for that. Even before Kofi was going to grip the leg, Nakamura's leg was already on the ropes. Yeah. Nice counter out of that as well by Nakamura. Fireman's carry. Neck breaker again.
Having to put a lot of work into taking Kofi down at this point.
Again and again and again to the head. Kofi Kingston was firing back. He was fighting on all cylinders. And he's just been brought to a halt again. What a back suplex. Nakamura getting fired up.
I mean, this is...
a world champion. Oh, here we go.
This has definitely been a matchup so far, but it looks like it's come to a close right here.
Kinshasa!
That's got to be it.
Take a look at this on the replay. Getting jittery, unable to wait, and just smacks him in the jaw with that. Could have broken his jaw.
There's not too many people that get out of a second one. That's it.
1, 2. It is... Oh.
What? Well then.
I think even Shinsuke I think Nakamura is officially annoyed.
I think he might just legitimately be surprised by this at this point. I mean, there was times where even Balor and Sting couldn't get out of a second one.
No way. Oh my goodness. You take 2 Kinshasas, you've taken nothing but continuous punishment, and now you're going to risk your body even more.
It's like we said heading into this matchup, Kofi wants to do whatever it takes
Jesus
to put himself in the main event picture, and this is definitely doing it. Superplex.
Look at
to
the
outside.
landing. Both men with that harsh landing onto that thin padding.
Doing whatever it takes at this point to try to get Nakamura worn out enough to get the victory.
But somehow Nakamura sends them back into the ring.
I mean, I don't even care at this point. Even if Kofi doesn't win this matchup, he's definitely proven himself in my eyes. This has been an incredible matchup so far.
And he's still fighting. Neck breaker by Kofi. He goes again to the top. I'm astounded at this point.
This is incredible.
He is telling the world champ to get to his feet. He's like he's trying to command the world champion right now. Kofi Kingston. Crossbody.
God.
1, 2. No, it's not.
Nakamura's still down, though.
Nakamura can't get up. Yeah, he can't get up.
Good Lord. I mean,
Reversal.
You know, I talked earlier about how if Kofi was, you know, if you're Tyler Breeze, you want Kofi to win this matchup, but after this, you might not even want Kofi to win. You might be worried about both men.
Great counter there by Nakamura. This is phenomenal by both athletes. Nakamura now landslide for a second time. Yes, it is. Cover after this. Is this enough? Wow.
Good Lord.
Oh, greatest move in professional wrestling. And he doesn't go for a pin off it either.
No, I mean, Nakamura at this point realizes he's going to have to go for something huge to put Kofi down finally.
When does Kofi... surely Kofi's got enough momentum on his side now that he can load up another Trouble in Paradise, another SOS.
But maybe he wonders if it'll be enough. I mean, you know, maybe at this point he's looking for something big like he did with that superplex to the outside.
Uh-oh, you mentioned his superplex. They're taking another high-risk maneuver here with Kofi. And it looks like it might be one just keeping it inside of the ring, though, thankfully. Kofi Kingston, superplex!
My God. Picking him up immediately, though.
But Nakamura shuts it down. Kofi may have had something in mind. They may have been looking for next Trouble in Paradise on the way, maybe. Oh! Dumped right down on your face.
Nakamura with a running double axe handle there.
He keeps going. There's another knee into the head. At this point, something's got to be up with his nose at least. Something in Kofi's got to be fractured.
Yeah, maybe. But, I mean, then again, it kind of surprised to, you know, Kofi's still managing to keep fighting back at this point. It's as if his life depends on it, really. Like, that's how he keeps fighting at this point.
Uh-oh. It may be coming to an end soon, though. Nakamura perched up on that second rope. Knee into the face! And the World Heavyweight Champion proving why he's been just that for nearly 5 months. Loads it up. A third Kinshasa. Dead center. Middle of the ring. Kofi tried. Kofi put in the performance of a lifetime. A performance that we will look back at for forever for Kofi's career. But it was not enough. Shinsuke Nakamura.
There you go.
Still your World Heavyweight Champion.
My God. What a matchup that was. I mean, I don't even know what to say fully. I mean, there's proof that Nakamura is the best world champion there is, and there's proof that Kofi Kingston has clearly been underrated this entire time.
If he had been embarrassed there in that matchup, I would have said, what is next for Kofi Kingston? Because I would have thought his career would have been a shambles. But seriously, in a good way, what is next for Kofi Kingston?
Mean, with what happened with Kid earlier, now with Kofi, I gotta imagine that those two are definitely just put themselves in the world title picture after WrestleMania.
Never would have thought I would have heard the words Kofi Kingston, World Heavyweight Championship Challenger, and almost at one point, Kofi Kingston, World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, that was a lot of close opportunities in that matchup right there.
Round of applause for Kofi Kingston.
No doubt indeed.
that man may be your next hot prospect.
Yeah, he definitely will be.
My goodness. Well, I came home, and I'll be honest, it was worth it. That is going to end this episode of Universe. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, guys, and ta-ra.